internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. We were right all along. The IMF and Ripple have been closely working since the inception of Ripple and its digital asset XRP. And in today's video, we're going to connect a couple puzzle pieces. We're going to go to a document from Palau, Ministry of Finance, Republic of Palau, National Government Payment Service Project, Phase 2. Shout out to Raf Kahneman on X for this one. This is monumental. And then we're going to get into Marcus Treacher. Wow, you cannot make this stuff up in terms of all of them working together. They may have left Ripple, but they're still all working together behind closed doors. And in today's episode, you are going to see that. And I'm going to play Marcus Treacher, what he said about XRP again and later in the video, so you guys understand that the team behind Ripple, the vision for XRP is, from an institutional perspective, something large, much larger than anybody could imagine. And that is why congratulations to the individuals that actually understand the value driver of XRP, and we require patience in order for this to play out. And before we get into the important information, I'm going to let you guys know something. I'm going long. I am slowly but surely going to be opening up long positions on BingX. Link is in the description down below. You will get a welcome deposit bonus for that. But here's the thing. So the only reason why I'm getting back into this is now you can do futures with XRP. So I opened up a small little position. I have another trade open, but again, this is very risky. Do not do this with, if you don't have any, pretend like you're going to lose all your money, okay? This is pretty much gambling at the end of the day. But I told myself, and I'm going to just share it with you guys, that I'm going to try to catch this long to the $1, $2. I want to get in here early. So we did open a position at 56 cents. It's up 132 XRP, very peanut stuff. Liquidation price is 52 cents. So if it goes 52 cents, we do lose it all. So all you got to do is, if you do go and try this out, once you get into the account, you will see your overview, fund account, futures. You go to your futures account, and then you would deposit your XRP, transfer from fund, and then it'll say Coin M perpetual futures. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And I'm actually going to get some XRP over there right now. So I do have a little bit ready in order, because I am going to look into opening up another position if it does come lower and add on to it, because I am only doing a very small leverage amount. So all you got to do is, I'm going to send 700 XRP over for this at the moment. You transfer it, and then if you go over there, you will see it pop up right here. Equity just went up by the 700 XRP. So if it comes down, I'm going to add on to this. And if you guys want to see a more in-depth video on this, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll do a live tonight. Maybe we'll do a live. Let me know if you guys want to see a live tonight. But without further ado, let's get right into today's video. The DTCC is getting ready. 2025 is going to be extremely bullish. And they're even telling you for treasury clearing, while the rule will begin to take effect at the end of 2025 and run through mid-2026, we must be ready by March 31st, 2025. We're hard at work evolving our access models, enhancing capital efficiency, facilitating industry discussions, and providing education. We are going through an education phase. $3 quadrillion. Everything is going to get tokenized. Strap in. And the document from Ministry of Finance of Republic of Palau, you guys know the amount of governments that Ripple is working with around the world that haven't been announced yet.
That is, Ripple has invested and is working with about 10 different governments around the world to do central bank digital currencies.
Two major prospects. I cannot name it, but hopefully you will read it in the press in the near future. They both both of them, and I was really surprised. Actually, it's free. And these are real, positively meant monsters of banks.
And dozens of projects are circulating right now, and nobody knows about it. It hasn't been made public, and they don't need to make it public. And listen to what they say here. They're, in works with the IMF. Furthermore, the incorporation of recommendations from the international organizations, such as the IMF, is crucial to align the payment service with global best practices and standards. And this picture right here with Brad Garlinghouse, Christine Lagarde. You remember in the past I talked about how Christine Lagarde, she was the head of the IMF, and then she went over to the head of the ECB because she was very bullish on DLT and she wanted to go to the bank side of things. I'm telling you right now, these are all facts. We laid it out in a previous video. I'll leave the link in the description down below, but it gets crazy. And here we have the technical stakeholders. We have the IMF Technical Assistance Team to Palau 2023 and 2024. And Ripple is at these tables. In partnership with Ripple's Central Bank Digital Currency and Central Bank Engagement Team, the project utilized Ripple's blockchain technology to explore the feasibility and integrating a tokenized USD into Palau's infrastructure.
As I mentioned, we do hold a significant amount of this digital asset called XRP, and we will, on occasion, sell some of that into the market. That one generates some incremental funding for us, but it also helps create more liquidity in the whole ecosystem for that digital asset. I won't get into the weeds in terms of how some of our products work, but having liquidity in markets around the world for XRP is a big part of what will make our products over time successful. Serves a dual purpose. We measure our success not on the price of XRP, but on how much value we're delivering to these financial institutions. That's largely a function of, are they using our technology to move money around the world? And that curve is going up into the right really nicely. So that's what really gives us a lot of energy.
And then it goes on to say the Palau Ministry of Finance and Ripple extend their gratitude to all participants of Phase 2 for their outstanding support and valuable contributions in advancing Palau's economy towards a prosperous and sustainable future. And they're going to be doing this with other governments across the world. And then when we get into the G20 FSB Enhanced Cross-Border First Consolidated Report, this was the early one, remember, where they did the whole liquidity hub test. Listen to what they say here. As an initial action, the CPMI, in collaboration with the BIS Innovation Hub, the IMF, and the World Bank, conducted a stock take of provisional domestic CBDC designs and central bank experimentations to determine to which extent they could be used for cross-border payments. Central banks have started collaborating on several projects and studies to consider internationally coordinated CBDC arrangements to enhance cross-border payments. Internationally coordinated CBDC arrangements to enhance cross-border payments. Not just CBDC arrangements, okay? This whole payment infrastructure that they're going to be incorporating, this whole new system is all internationally coordinated by these big guys. And then the CPMI, which Ripple is a part of. This is very, very important. Cross-border Payment Interoperability Extension Task Force. Ripple, RTGS Global is also here. Guess what? You know who's a part of RTGS Global? Marcus Treacher. I'm going to play that video again because now it's going to be way more bullish now. He is the RTGS Global Executive Chairman. He's been there for almost 4 years. And here we have them as a part of the CPMI, RTGS, SWIFT, Ripple.
First question, why is the value of XRP so low? Well, our view is XRP is actually at a good price. It's risen significantly in 2017. And we look at XRP as an intrinsic component of the future model. So this isn't a speculative currency. It's a currency which is a long-term play for the future global transaction space. And that, I think, is incredibly powerful. So we're here for the long game, and we're delighted at the rise of XRP and its resilience. And we believe that in the long term, it'll grow quite healthily as a result of what we're doing by creating this infinite value. And, transforming how payments work worldwide. That's a really big deal. That is transformative. And again, one of my earlier slides about payments being the bedrock of everything else that happens on blockchain, that's so true. If you get this right, everything else will start to build. And that's why what we're doing.
I mean, there's really nothing else we could do anymore. I mean, if you're sitting there, I'm itching my head right now because I cannot comprehend that people don't understand this. And they don't understand how big this is going to get. They think we're the crazy ones. And they want to call this BS. Remember this, don't forget. This was released this year, SEC's motion for remedies package. And remember where they stated in page 24 at the bottom how Ripple had 1,700 relevant contracts, institutional sales. And that's very important that, you know, they're putting that out there, because by them saying Ripple's institutional sales involved over 1,700 relevant contracts, they're pretty much referring to Ripple's institutional sales, which are sales of XRP or their related products to institutional investors. So the banks, the hedge funds, the financial institutions, and in 1,700 relevant contracts pretty much indicates that Ripple engaged in over 1,700 contracts related to these sales. So that's a significant level of activity in terms of Ripple dealing with various institutions. 1,700. And soon, when everything gets revealed, the monstrous banks and all their partnerships, this bad boy is going to drastically take off. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Bing X, link is in the description down below. Let's see what this bad boy does. We are up a little bit. I might do live tonight. We will see. We might open up a bigger position. I don't know. But, you know, if you guys are here, let's do a little quick recap in terms of the 4-hour chart and what it looks like. I mean, I don't do charts in terms of for XRP because in any moment, boom, okay? As soon as they finalize everything and everything's said and done, this thing's gonna take off. So it does look kind of bullish right now. I think we could see another leg up. So let's wait and see. I might do a live today. But in my opinion, the short term is bullish, but let's see how the market acts. We will be back with another video.
Started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, you know, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.